Hello guys, welcome to Always a Learner. We believe in good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good is better and your better is best. So guys, welcome to the fresh and new episode of Tech Intimation. We are here with some latest tech news. So let's get started. So the first update that we have is from Huawei. Huawei Nova 7 SE 5G Youth is now officially launched in China with MediaTek Dimensity 800U processor, 4000 mAh battery and a punch hole style display. The phone is running on EMUI 10.1 based on Android 10 out of the box and is featuring 8GB RAM, 64 megapixel quad rear setup and a 16 megapixel selfie shooter. The phone is priced at 2299 yuan and is available in 4 color options, namely Midsummer Purple, Magic Night Black, Queasing Forest and Silver Moon Star. Next news that we have is from Google. Google has brought a smart fill feature to Google Sheets, letting the spreadsheet app detect and learn patterns between the columns in order to automatically complete data entry. Smart fill on Google Sheets will help make data entry quicker, and the feature will be on for default for users on the sheet once rolled out. At number 3, we have news from Avita. Avita Liber 14 laptop is now launched in India with Intel Core i7 10th Gen processor, 1TB SSD and 16GB DDR4 RAM. The laptop is packed with 4830 mAh battery which boasts a 10-hour battery life. The laptop also features a 14 inches IPS display and weighs 1.25 kg. The price for the laptop is 62,990 rupees in India and is available in navy blue finish and is already available on sale on Flipkart. Listing further, we have news from Google. Google has announced that it will transition its user from Google Hangouts to Google Chat under the rebranded Google Workspace in the first half of the next year. Google Workspace brings Gmail, Calendar, Drive, Docs, Sheets, Slides and many more services. Video calls on Hangouts will also start using Meet from November. Users won't be able to call phone numbers from Hangouts next year. Google also says both Hangouts and Google Chat will be active for a while. So let's see when Google implement this. Moving forward to the next update that we have is from Samsung. Samsung Galaxy S21 is illegally spotted on 3C certification site. Listed Samsung phone carries model number SMG9910. The phone may come with under display camera on the front and rear camera with optical image stabilization. The camera will be clicking better quality pictures in low lighting conditions. The phone is also expected with a 15W and 25W fast charging support. However, battery capacity details are still a mystery. Next news that we have is about Prime Minister Narendra Modi's website. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's personal website data has been illegally leaked on the dark web. The leaked data is said to include substantial amount of personality identification information of lakhs of people. This includes names, email addresses and phone numbers. One of the leaked databases said to be including BJP donor details. Well, last month, Twitter account of Prime Minister Narendra Modi was also hacked, and now this. Well, we hope that everyone's data recovered very soon. There isn't any communication confirming the data leak yet. At number 7, we have news from Sony and a good news for gamers. Sony PlayStation 5 price for India is now revealed by the company, where PlayStation 5 is priced at 49,990 rupees and the PlayStation 5 Digital Edition is priced at 39,990 rupees. Along with this, Sony also revealed that the new DualSense controller will be priced at 5,990 rupees in India. The availability is not yet revealed by the company. Let's see when Sony officially brings PS5 in India. Moving forward to the next news that we have is about Samsung Galaxy Fit 2. Samsung Galaxy Fit 2 fitness tracker is now officially launched in India with AMOLED display, 15 days battery life, hand wash feature, sleep tracking in 4 stages and stress tracking. The watch is available on offline stores and is priced at 3,999 rupees in India. The watch is available in black and scarlet colors. So guys, the last update that we have is from Apple. Apple is expected to provide in-display fingerprint scanner in the iPhones from next year. This news is somehow seems to be very true because Apple shifted from LCD panel to OLED panel in the iPhone 12 mini and iPhone 12. Apple used LCD panel in iPhone 11 last year, and now they shift in iPhone 12 mini and iPhone 12. In-display fingerprint scanner is embedded in OLED panels, so we think Apple will definitely provide in-display fingerprint scanner in the iPhones by next year. Well, let's see when we see iPhones with in-display fingerprint scanner and at what price. So guys, that's all for today. We hope you really enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button and share this video with your family and friends. Please subscribe our channel for more such videos, and don't forget to press the bell icon, which won't let you miss any of the latest video. Also, join us on social media platforms. The Instagram and Twitter handles are mentioned in the description. Please comment your views in the comment section. That really motivates us to improve. Your support is incredible. Thank you for watching. Never forget to smile.